This is the first time the BMW M have ever put together a purpose-built, from the ground up, battery electrified sports activity vehicle. It's right here. It's the 2023 iX M60. It has everything that we love that we've learned about the iX up to this point, but it has the blessing of M. That means a few things. For example, up to 610 brake horsepower, up to 811 pound-feet of torque instantaneously, right off the line. This all means 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, onto a top speed of 155 miles an hour,
Wow.
and it returns an estimated range of 280 miles on a single charge. It maintains the iconic BMW twin kidney shape, however, it's got a lot going on behind it. As you mentioned, it is coated in a urethane coating. If you get any stone chips or nicks or scratches in there, just apply a little heat, park the car in the sun for a while, they will actually self-heal. And then behind all of that is all the electronic sensors for the advanced driver assistance systems, and it is heated. So if we're in an environment like here in Chicagoland, if we get ice, if we get snow, if we get slush on the front of it, it will actually defrost itself to make sure that you have use of all those systems. The vehicle itself, obviously it has a very extroverted and a very powerful look. It's a large vehicle. Obviously, it's a 5-passenger SAV. This 5-passenger SAV is actually more aerodynamic than the i8 sports car that we made just a few years ago. Yeah, it's not enough for us simply to build what they would call a zero-emissions vehicle so that there's nothing coming out of any tailpipe anywhere in normal use. We looked at the entire value chain going into the production of the car. Everything from the procurement of the raw materials that go into the vehicle, all the way through to its recyclability at the end of its life. So as you mentioned, the batteries in the vehicle contain lithium and cobalt. They have to. That's the technology that we have right now. But we as a company oversee the extraction of those minerals to ensure that they're done with respect for the environment and the respect for the human lives of the labor force extracting them. And we make those materials available to other manufacturers who want to use them. The motors of this vehicle, there are two. There's one in the front and there's one in the back. They do not have permanent magnets in them. That means that we do not have to extract rare earth metals in order to manufacture the engines. And our motors are built in-house in Germany. Move to the interior, and as you mentioned, the carpets, the floor mats, even the headliner material, were all made from recycled fishing nets, actually. The leather on the seats and elsewhere in the vehicle, rather than using the very caustic tanning chemicals to tan leather to make it nice and soft and supple, we actually use a process that relies only upon the extract from olive leaves. So we really do try to think of the entire vehicle's impact on the environment and not only its use, but its construction. If you just say, hey, BMW, take a selfie, there's a high-definition camera mounted just above the rearview mirror, and it will warn you that, hey, we're about to take a picture, so everybody get ready, and it will snap a picture, which is a fun thing to do. You can share it with your friends, other iX owners, and that sort of thing. Also a security feature. If the vehicle were to be stolen, for example, it can activate the camera remotely and you can see what's going on in the inside of the vehicle. You can also say, gee, did I leave my backpack? Did I leave my suitcase or something like that in the interior of the car? You can activate the camera remotely from your phone and check around the interior to see if there's anything that you left behind. We have a responsibility beyond just building an electric vehicle. We have to build an electric BMW, and that means something to us and to the people who are fans of the brand. So without a question, this is an ultimate driving machine. As good as you may think that it drives better than that. The M60 version is going to go to market in the summer of this year, and the base MSRP will be $105,100 plus $995 destination and handling. That is very, very well.